Now we got it.
Hi, everybody.
Whoa. Okay. We are on.
We are on.
Why have I got that thing on top of my head? It looks like a mortarboard.
This right here?
No, it's a flat.
Oh, it's your mirror in the background.
There we go. Any rate, we know this is Justin.
Hi, everybody.
Justin is now keeper of the ICU building.
Mm-hmm. And keeper of this lady at night.
And well, and responsible for feeding me, which is wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
So, and therefore, I've gained 5 pounds. So she's feeding me too well.
It's good for you.
No, I was late in getting the. I don't know if I ever got the daily doggy out this morning. I have been working all morning, afternoon, on trying to make out business cards. See, look what's happening. Something happens here. And then,
hi, Kim. Happy Friday.
Well, then people, they ask
hi,
questions.
Robin.
Well, there we go. They ask questions.
I'm following.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I think you have to tell them.
No, it keeps going. There we go. Hi, Karen. Hi, Larky.
Okay.
Now, Larky, you want to say hi to everybody? No?
Any rate, that was my whole day. I was going to get out and walk and run and things that I did not. I was bad.
You weren't bad. You were just bogged down with trying to make business cards.
Down.
You were getting things done.
And I had an excuse, didn't I? Wasn't I awake all night or something? Or was that the night before?
That was the night before you were awake all night.
Ah! It's been active. It's been active.
Hi, Hilda. Hi, Jerry.
Okay.
Hi, Carol.
Well, you can't see the fact that Larky is right next to him.
Right here.
Because Larky has decided he's his best friend because he comes in and feeds him before I get up.
And he's a good boy.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy. But at any rate, so I don't know who told you how
Hi, Barbara.
to do this.
Elizabeth told me.
She told you.
She told me. She gave me the fill-in. Happy spring, yeah, everybody. First day of spring, yay!
that what this is?
Today is the first day of spring, Carlene.
Is that why you had a haircut?
That's part of the reason.
Once a year,
I got a
right?
haircut, everybody. No, I keep it short in the summertime.
Okay. Well,
Hi, Peg.
I got to cut my hair again.
When you put the curlers in, it looks great.
It does.
Yeah.
But it gets so long I can't put the curlers in it.
Hi, Carolee. Hi, Susan.
Yes. So we don't have any real disastrous things to report. My golf cart is not working.
Hi, Susan. Hi, Judy.
It's not even trying to work. It wouldn't even.
Hi, Mary.
It wouldn't even turn the light on. So we're going to have to take that apart and probably fill it up with distilled water. At least that's what Bud says I should do. And things like that.
What is it? Sis, it's okay, babe.
I hope it works because it really is critical.
We'll get it working, no matter what.
Well, yeah. We
get
can certainly
working.
get it working if we go buy 6 batteries.
Well, probably not cheap.
They're very expensive batteries. They're the deep cycle batteries.
How's your thigh?
What?
How's your thigh? Hilda's asking.
My thigh is fine. I didn't bleed all day.
And that's a good thing.
That was a mess. That was a mess.
I know.
Anyway, I started bleeding along about 5, 6 o'clock. I don't know when.
In the afternoon, a little after that, because you didn't tell me.
And I started pulling out, Kleenex and putting it on here. But it's on a soft part of my thigh, so that I didn't have any way of putting pressure on it.
Right.
I couldn't do that, but I tried. And I changed Kleenex and Kleenex. And I ended up with all these bloody Kleenexes all over the place. And I think, well, there's a lot here. And by then it was midnight. I hated to call Elizabeth, but I did. Elizabeth is so good-natured.
She's the best.
She's unbelievable. At any rate, she got up and she came down, and the plan was for her to drive me to the ER. But she took one look at me and my mess of Kleenex, and she didn't want to drive me. I'm not going to drive you. She said, no. Call the ambulance. So we called the ambulance. And they came, and the fire department came, and everybody else came, and things like that. And they loaded me up, and off I went.
And you were home that night, too?
Yes, by 3 o'clock I was home. Yeah. I was home, and they...
Good afternoon, Susie. Somebody just asked if Bud's going to come by.
I hope Bud's going to come, because I think
I agree, Hilda.
my golf cart might stand a better chance. My golf cart might stand a chance. I need that golf cart, though. I mean, that's a nice... Get out of there, you clown.
Here's Larky, everybody. He's in the camera now. Hi, buddy. Boy.
Yes.
Hi, Kai. What else? All the donkeys and mini horses are out playing now. Now that it's nice out. That's fun to see.
Yes. And we're getting more organized.
Hilda said hi to you, Larky.
What's holding us up a great deal is the fact that my car only holds 2 people.
Right.
You know, we could take more animals, but it's the people.
Hi, Roxy. We are making a lemon pepper chicken pasta, which is nice and fresh for spring. A nice bright flavor.
He's very, very good on putting these weird sauces together. Did you notice that I have another drawer in there?
Bao told me that he was putting in, but it only opens halfway for now.
That's true,
because he saw us to do it.
That's where that thing is, the heater.
Your hot plate.
My hot plate is in there, and the frying pans. A couple things that fit in there very nicely.
Roxy said it sounds good.
Yes, we have to find a place to put the coffee. I don't know where anybody's putting coffee cups.
That's funny because
I can't come out and get myself a cup of coffee because I can't reach wherever they've got them.
Thank
way
you,
up
Hilda.
high.
I will put them wherever you want them. You tell me, and I put them there.
Well, I can't reach. You know, I have to be. I like to
put them lower.
You know, and in the morning, I'm not too, really swift. And
Are we all?
And got it.
Got it.
You know, it's very trying. Any rate, we're all surviving. And Elizabeth is surviving. And I talked to Janine down there. She went hunting.
Nice.
Which is fine. It's always nice to have her enjoy
100%. 100%.
She spends so much time.
Yeah.
I mean, horses are so labor intensive.
100%.
Wow. It's nice to have her. She also, when she gets dressed up, she looks good.
I saw her once all dressed up, and I miss giving her a compliment because she looked great.
She gets dressed up in that black. Actually, I think that's a Harry Hall riding jacket or something. I think I bought that for her when she was like 14.
Nice.
And it still fits her.
That's good. Good for her, right? Every lady likes that.
Her boots are polished.
I don't know.
Polished.
Sorry. I don't know who just asked. I've cooked professionally for most of my adult life. In all sorts of restaurants, from fine dining to Chili's to a sorority. All sorts of stuff. Yeah, a couple of years I was a chef at a sorority.
Oh, that must have been fun.
Less fun than you would imagine.
Okay.
I had to feed a house full of 40 women every day, young women. They're college students. They're not the easiest to deal with when they all live together like that. No.
Where did all that happen?
University of Massachusetts in Amherst.
Amherst.
Yep. The big one, the flagship school.
Okay. I even went there once.
Did you?
I had to find a praying mantis. You know a praying mantis?
Mm-hmm. I see him here every once in a while.
And they have a bug department.
Okay, yep.
And the movie that was coming to town was something. I've forgotten what. But there was a praying mantis that they needed for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And the real problem was, it was the wrong half of year.
Right.
Praying mantises at that point were all sound asleep. praying mantises that were alive and
Nice,
lively
it's the best.
were down, in Africa.
The southern
The
hemisphere.
southern half,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And I found all that out because I ended up in contact with the bug department at the University of Massachusetts. And he knew somebody in Africa that he could get a hold of where I needed a praying mantis. And they sent me one. They flew it into Miami and then into Boston in a dressage box. One
praying mantis.
And then I find out this director wants a couple shots of it in the hayfield. Really? A hayfield with one.
With one praying mantis.
I
Like the
went-
proverbial needle in the haystack.
It was. I went and I went down to the local hunt store and I bought up all the nets, the fishing nets they had.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I had like 14 nets and I had everybody standing around with nets. And it never moved. We put it on I put it on the piece of hay that it was on and they took pictures of it and I took it back home.
It's beautiful when something works like that, right?
Right, you want to hear about several that didn't work.
I'm sure more often than not they don't
Well,
work.
the other half of that story is the fact that I needed to have a cockroach run up the table where everybody was, all these people were sitting around a table. What are you doing?
I was just going back to see what they said. It was that Kung Fu movie. Can't remember the name.
The next Karate Kid.
The next Karate Kid, she thinks it was.
That's right. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
She's pretty sure it was that one.
Huh. At any rate, I had to make a cockroach, and my son-in-law got a bunch of cockroaches out of a restaurant in Gloucester.
Don't say the name.
And somebody had told me that they don't like citrus, so I wiped half the table with lemon juice, and I turned my cockroach loose. Only one. And it ran right up that thing. Everybody thought I was a genius. I really was an absolute idiot. I had no idea.
Oh, stop.
At any rate, we got it.
Nice.
We got it. We always did. I watched somebody giving a lecture about picking thinking you're gonna what you're gonna do for the rest of your life. What's your job gonna be?
Susie misses your stories.
Who?
Susie.
Oh.
She said, we missed your stories.
Oh my.
Go on, keep going.
Oh, well, I'll go on. What was I?
We went from the cockroaches.
We went with the cockroaches. Oh, picking what you're going to do for a living.
Yeah.
And my whole philosophy of the whole thing is you identify a need and then you fill it.
There you go.
And that's basically what that got me into the magazine.
That's business 101 right there.
Yeah, right. Then you show up 10 minutes before just to prove that you like the job and you want to work there, and you do what you're supposed to do.
With a smile on your face, yeah.
It's always worked out pretty well for me. That really,
I agree.
Yeah, I was with that magazine bit for 30 years.
Right.
It all started with the fact that I was they didn't sell it in the area, and I decided they ought to.
There you go.
So the guy that owned the thing said, "Why don't you, distribute it?" And I said, "Fine." And I was off ready. And I started out making 2 cents a copy, and I ended up making 4 cents a copy.
That's called growth.
It was enough to build this building.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, Willow's not here tonight. She's with Judy.
Who? The other dog.
Marilyn asked if Willow was here.
Yeah.
We just got Larky and Sis in here tonight.
It's nice and quiet. It's nice and quiet. I'm trying to insist that dog slow down.
I'm trying to make her slow down too. She's got a lot of energy.
A lot of energy.
She's a very, very good dog.
She's a good dog. Oh, you know who I saw today?
Yeah. Hey, you too.
Michelle brought down her puppy.
Oh, she did.
Well,
last night, yeah.
Yeah, Michelle has a whole bunch of. She got 4 dogs that I think they all would fit on my hand.
What is it?
All 4 of them. But at any rate, she arrived with a puppy that's basically a strange shepherd mix. Nice puppy, friendly, active puppy. And we're going to try and get it into the nursing homes.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. But there again, it's got to be Michelle and I, and then that's all that fit in the car.
And then dogs.
Yeah, we have to take him. That's our professional dog.
This is the flagship right here.
Flagship model. Right. I was told we had 4 jobs this week. I think we have a job tomorrow. We must have a job.
On Saturday?
Oh. I thought tomorrow was Friday.
No, that's why we're here, silly.
We didn't have a job today.
No, we didn't.
No. Well, we had.
Are you looking forward to having the pig?
I am looking forward to having a pig. I don't know whether everybody's going to be with me or dead against me on this, but I had a good time with that last pig.
Nice.
You know, they're smart animals.
That's what I've heard.
And there are a couple places where we can keep it.
Yeah.
One of them being right outside your place on that cement area.
Right.
And the other place is the other. Outside the barn, in what used to be the kennels, the outside kennels.
Right.
1 through 10. It's a concrete area. And
Hilda says Percy is awesome.
huh?
Hilda says Percy Pig is awesome.
Really? Who told you that?
Hilda Morris Cussum. Look it. Percy Pig is awesome.
Well, have you met Percy Pig? I have not met Percy Pig. I didn't know Percy. Percy's a good name. Good name. The reason I was so fond of the pig I had before was she found that she could chase my husband. And he was terrified. You know, this pig would come, you know. So he'd come home from the office and she'd take out and chase him into the house. It was funny.
So Hilda saw videos with Janine and Betsy.
Huh.
And then Jerry's asking about Bud again. We want him to come by.
Well, he wouldn't come by until we got rid of the ice.
He was waiting until the ice is gone.
Yeah. I talked to him yesterday.
Yeah.
And he explained to me all about things like 6 volts and 12 volts. And distilled water and my golf cart and stuff like that. There's one odd thing about a golf cart that an awful lot of people don't know.
What's that?
And that is, there is a switch somewhere on it which you have to flip before you push it anywhere. You know?
There you go.
You're not supposed to push and pull these things around unless that thing is disconnected. And I don't know where it is, but I would like to have it come over here. I'd work on it better right outside this door.
I bet I can find that switch.
Yeah. And then push it.
Yeah.
You push, I'll drive.
Sounds good.
That was it. Okay. So what else is new? So what else is new? I really am trying to get the daily doggy out.
I know you are, and you've been working on it. I've seen you working on it.
Oh,
You got one out the other day, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, good.
Well, I'm supposed to do it every day. Daily, you know, that's what the day stands for.
Yeah.
We've never known whether it was daily doggy or doggy daily, so, you know.
Maybe you should change it to the periodical doggy.
The other thing I should do is I should write an animal episode for that newspaper.
The Chronicle.
That we have.
You should. I used to like reading them all the time.
Yeah, I did have a lot of people tell me they liked the stories that I put in that. Of course, sometimes it was just the daily doggy I put in there. You know, you got a couple up on some of these things.
Yeah.
No, but the old editor was very nice to me. He'd clean up anything that was absolutely impossible to read.
Nice, yeah.
And did with a little bit of the spelling, but
right.
It was, other than that, it was my natural reading stuff. We have a new we have a new editor, and it's funny, the whole newspaper has a different atmosphere about it now.
Does it?
This is a younger guy,
Mm-hmm.
and he's probably got a degree in being a newspaper guy,
Right.
I would think. Whereas the other guy was one that realized that Ipswich needed a newspaper. And that was one of those identify a problem and fill it.
Oxford and Topsfield hasn't had one for years. That's the only thing we got now.
Yeah. Yeah. So what am I intending to do? I don't know what I'm intending to do. Get the golf
Make cards is what you're working
working
on
on
today.
that.
Business cards.
business cards. What I'm going to do with these, if I go anywhere with him and end up like waiting for an Uber.
Yeah, Hilda, we did. She's my dog. She's the best. All right, go on.
If I have to go anywhere with him and I end up waiting for somebody to pick me up, I get more requests. And I think we'd have a better flow of volunteer people if I had some sort of business card to give these people.
Good idea.
So that's what I was... So Janine did the front with the logo with all the animals on it. And that left me the back. So I found myself a picture of one of my monkey fists, and I put the back on it. So I'd like to get that done.
And if I knew more about computers, it would be done, but
Oh,
I'm all thumbs.
I asked him to go get a thumb drive, and then we put it in the back of the computer, and I totally expected the computer to say, "Hey, I have a thumb drive here now," but it hasn't. It doesn't seem to want to talk to the thumb drive, and
We'll figure it out, though.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I do have what are those people called?
IT?
Geek. No,
A geek squad.
I have a Geek Squad coming on Monday.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
For that problem, just...
The printer doesn't work.
There you go.
The whole
Get a pro in
plan's
here.
awful.
Yeah, get a pro in here.
Right. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going. That's all. Well, the only other bit of information I have is
We got new clips.
I don't know whether you can see these, but I ordered these as a sample from a harness place, and I thought I ordered 10 of them, and for some unknown reason I've gotten 200. They are slightly bigger than I had before, but I'm going to use them anyway, frankly. So anybody getting monkey fists from me from now on will be getting one of these.
There you go.
And they are. What is this called? This is sort of a tarnished brass.
Patina.
Patina.
It's got a little patina on
There
it.
you go. I knew there was a fancy word. But that's all I know. Is it time to take pills and go to bed?
Well, you still have to eat dinner, silly. And then you eat your pills and go to bed.
Oh, okay.
What time do we got? It's 5:30 already.
Yes.
I get dinner halfway done.
Okay.
It'll only be about a half hour from when we finish here.
So how is that building working out?
That building works out wonderfully. It's quiet. It keeps the noise out for the most part. I mean, except the animals.
It's warm too.
It's
isn't it?
warm. It keeps the wind out.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just a perfect little home.
It's
It's just, it's all I need.
it is all you need.
Yeah, what else do you need in this world? I got you to hang out with.
Yeah. Well, I think your rooming area will be sort of upstairs.
100%.
And
Now that summer's coming.
Downstairs, it's sort
Could
of
be
a
more
commune
communal.
area.
Yeah.
But the whole place is sort of communal. Is that the word?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you want to have a barbecue, then you go over there, that building.
Yeah.
If you want to make coffee, you come in here. I mean,
There you go.
You just do whatever has to be done. It has to be done. But anyway, we have to figure out how to work in that puppy. That she's going to have that puppy 3 or 4 days a week.
When we're talking about Michelle's puppy?
Michelle's puppy.
So she'll be able to go, she's not too nippy?
She's very nippy.
Very nippy, that's the problem,
Well,
right?
yeah, but I think if we get it down to the frying pan, that frying pan, that brings all 4 feet on the ground. No nippy, no. They put their head in the frying pan.
I don't know this trick. You haven't showed that one to me.
I don't know how we missed it, but at any rate, somebody goes with me with dogs. I have the dogs stay here with me.
Yeah.
They go across the way and they give a frying pan to one of these patients.
Right.
You drop in a cookie, and I say, "Okay, Larky, go get," and he runs over and he eats the cookie.
Oh,
That
all
puts
right.
his head right in their lap.
Yeah.
They can take pictures there.
There you go.
They can pat him.
Yeah.
And he's got all 4 feet on the ground.
Right.
And he's not licking them in the face.
And he doesn't have to dig for the treat.
Nothing like that.
Yeah.
The slobber's all taken care of.
Right.
It's extremely
Nice. Yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's one of my more brilliant ideas. It's sometimes been a long time between brilliant ideas.
Hey, one brilliant idea.
That's all we
is
need.
all it takes.
That's all we need. But that, I think, I bet you, in 2 days, I can have that puppy looking at the frying pan.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's all I know.
All right, I don't really have any news either. We covered it all. The big excitement was your thigh. That was the excitement for the week.
Right. I can't take a shower for 4 days. That's going to be exciting.
Oh no, I didn't know that part because of the bleeding.
Well, yeah.
Because of the suture
I'd
that they
start
gave.
again.
Yeah. Oh no.
That would be bad. So, at any rate, that's all I know. So we got any questions?
Anybody got any questions before we sign off? We haven't gotten one in a little bit. Oh yeah, we do. Uh-oh. Oh, good night, Hilda. Thank you. Robin.
You read too fast. I can't read all that. What'd they say?
Joe from Minnesota said, "Wish I lived closer than Minnesota as I would come by and fix the stuff for you, Carlene."
Yes.
Thanks, Joe.
Yes. I know him. He every morning he reminds me to take my pills.
Hilda's asking if you can do a monkey fist tutorial at one of the at a mail chart.
Sure.
Yeah, we can do that.
I can.
She can do it, and I'll sit here with her.
You can do this part.
Yeah, she's still making monkey fists like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I just died. What, 30 of them? Well, the other thing is, I've already set up a.
Susan's asking if you watch mail chat with Janine.
No, I didn't.
Thanks, Marsha. Love being here. So no, Carlene has not watched Janine on mail chat. Susan.
Not that time, at any rate. I have in my life done that.
She has.
It has happened. Okay, are we done?
I think we're done. All right, everybody.
Is that the number of people that are on?
It is.
It is.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, guys. Good seeing you.
See you around.
We'll see you next week. I might be in more, but I'll be here every Friday at least. So we'll see everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye.